Well, number 9, Buster KEATON, has won the first leg of the place accumulator from the Andre Nel stable, ridden by Robert Carty. But our winning groom here is Mkizi Nzakuzonke. Well done to him. He looks after this horse. Well done, my friend. There we go. He's got Buster KEATON. Right, Byron, while we wait for the jock to come back, he only had the one runner today. I made this my roughie on the card, and it hadn't had any luck.
Yeah, Laf, I agree 100%. His last 2 runs, things haven't gone his way, and look, we were toying with the idea of scratching him. I was worried about the draw, and then we had a look at the first time as the drawn on his inside, and there was a lot of speed in the race, so we thought he might get into a position, and it worked out for Robert nicely, and he won with a bit in hand at the end. Obviously, it's going to be tough for him going forward, but we're happy we got the win out the way.
Yeah, even when it came to the straight, I wondered which way is he going now, but when he managed to get it out and aim it, it trotted up at the end. Maybe it loved the wet ground, Byron.
I had looked at his form. His first run was in soft ground and didn't run too well. So, like I said, we were a bit on the fence this morning, but Robert said, let's take a chance. The race might work out for him. And like I said, it's a deserved when he was knocking on the door. He was starting to get it right with him, and then he lost his way a bit. But glad the win's out the way. Well done to Mrs. Plattner, to Andre, and obviously to Robert.
And La Plaisance.
And La Plaisance Mornay on the farm. Good luck to him.
Well done,
Thank
Byron.
you.
Well done, Robert. They scratched your other ride, so you only got one ride in the day, 1 for 1, and it went well.
Yes, he went quite nicely, Mr. Leff. He's a top horse that when you ride him, you think he's a 2-year-old, because you can't down, you see my pig roots or down for anything around him. But thank goodness we got a maiden out of him.
You got a little luck in the running, if I can use the term, because you got into the fence and then it was just wait to aim him.
Yes, the pace was tuning. The 3 horses went good clappers, and I just knew it. They had to come back, and especially in the soft goings. This was just well done to Byron. You know, it also helps that he ran 2 weeks ago. He didn't have to stay in the box or been training for maybe a month before he ran again, so he was fit. Yeah. So just well done to Byron and for keeping him going. To Mrs. Splintner, to have another one on the belt, just well done to her.
Yeah, well, Byron said he was a little bit in doubt about running it because it hadn't debuted well in the wet, but you convinced him, we've got to go for it.
Yes, I told him, I said, Byron, he ran about, like I said, 2 weeks ago, so he was a fit also. I didn't worry about not too much work at track. He was always fit. Just a big thanks to Andre again, to Byron and to Colin and to the grooms in the yard. It's just so lovely to ride a win again with these colours.
Well done, Rob.
Thank you, Mr. Leff.
There we go. Yeah, well done to the whole team. Buster KEATON has produced the goods and bred by La Plaisance. Well done to Andre Nel, of course, Mrs. Plattner and Byron.